Good morning. It is Sunday, Conference Sunday, and I'm going to show you my roast. It's called Sunday roast because traditionally we make roast on Sundays. So this is a great, fast, tasty meat to prepare as a roast. So this is a chuck roast, and it's very important that you do a chuck roast because it has enough fat in it, and the meat is very tender when it's all finished. So on roast, the longer you cook it, the more tender it's going to be, the better it's going to be. So basically, I have a metal pan with a lid. You can buy these on Amazon for like 10 bucks. It's ridiculous. It's just a little aluminum pan, and it has a lid on it that clamps on. It's kind of nice. And then I buy my chuck roast at Costco, because Costco has the best chuck roasts. Usually buy it in a pack of 2. So today I just am doing 1 because we only have 4 people today. So I want you to really focus in on how much seasoning I'm putting on here, because you're gonna think that's crazy that I'm putting on this much seasoning, but it's really good. So I'm gonna start with my garlic salt, and I'm going to heavily cover the chuck roast with the garlic salt. Okay, that's a lot. I'm gonna do one side at a time. So that's quite a bit of garlic salt, right? Then I'm gonna do onion powder. I'm gonna cover it with onion powder. And then I'm going to do my celery salt. I'm gonna sprinkle that, not as heavily, but still just give it a little bit of that celery taste to it. And then some pepper. And I don't like a lot of pepper. That was a bit much on that side. Then I'm going to take my Worcestershire sauce. I think I said it right this time. And I'm going to put it on there, and I'm gonna kind of pat it in with my fingers so that I'm kind of making an outside rub per se on the roast. Okay, because I don't want it to go away, but I want a good amount of the sauce on there because that's really a great flavor in beef. So, okay, now that's ready to turn over. Now I'm gonna do the same thing on this side, and I'm gonna really cover it with the garlic salt very heavily. It's almost like the salts sear the meat so that it holds in that juice. And the whole thing about making your roast, who likes a dry roast? Nobody does. So if you can sear it in, and in the olden times, my mom used to sear the meat on a pan before putting it in, but I don't do that. And then, but we can just kind of sear it with the salts, and then we're gonna seal it off really tight with some foil and this lid to keep all the moisture inside the roast. Now I've covered, whoops, I forgot the Worcestershire sauce. Again, heavy on there. Covering it really good. Okay, now I kind of want to get it on the sides too, but when I've sprinkled all that, it's put a lot of seasoning around the outside of the pan. So I many times will take and just kind of rub the sides with it to get it on the sides all around the pan. Okay, we have a nicely covered roast. Okay, I'm gonna wash my hands. Okay, now we're just gonna seal it up. We don't add water. With the chuck roast, it has enough fat in there, and if we can seal it up, there's no need to add water, okay? So we're gonna just take, and first of all, I like to just take 1 piece of foil, and this is heavy duty aluminum foil, and I like to cover it just like this, okay? Okay, then I put the lid on. Okay, that's pretty sealed, right? Well, we're gonna seal it a little bit further. We've got a nice big piece of aluminum foil here, and I'm going to take my whole tray and everything, and I'm going to seal up the tray completely so that no moisture can come out. That is super sealed. So now it's ready to go to the oven. We put it in the oven for 6 hours at 275. Yes, a low temperature for a long duration because this is a roast. A steak, you would just do a short amount of time on a higher temperature. Roast, you want it slow cooked for a very long time. I've tried this in the crock pot, not as good. The oven is the best. If it's all sealed up, you're gonna have a nice, juicy, fall apart roast when it comes out. I do like to take the drippings and make the gravy out of it with a little bit of kitchen bouquet and some beef base. And then I never like to put my potatoes and carrots in with my meat. I like to do them separate. We always do mashed potatoes and boiled carrots. I like to boil the whole carrot because it's kind of fun. Whoops, there goes a carrot. I like to boil the carrots because it's kind of fun to eat a whole carrot. So anyways, that's our Sunday roast. Have a great day. Oh, don't forget to go out to the website, christineskitchen.info, and I'll have the recipe out there. And it's kind of hard to write this recipe. That's why you have to video it. Have a great day. Bye.